I've always wanted some custom keycaps for my keyboard, so I bought some. So let's check them out, see what I think about them, and do they look good? Do they work? Anyway, let's jump up here and check them out. So like I said, I've always wanted a custom setup keycaps for my keyboard. A lot of times though, I've looked over the years and they were just so expensive. So I went on Amazon, I just finally broke down and said, hey, I'm gonna find a set I like. I want to get a set. So went on Amazon and found this set right here. It was about 30 bucks. I'll leave a link for it if you want to pick them up if you like the way they look. One thing I will say, I have a Corsair K95 keyboard, and the spacebar on the bottom is a little bit different. It's not your standard spacebar. So one thing that did not work was the fact that the spacebar included in the keycap kit did not work with my keyboard. So that's why you will notice throughout the video that I did not change the spacebar at all. But overall, I am really pleased with the way these keycaps look. They look absolutely amazing. They fit in really nice with my whole aesthetic for my PC. I like a black and white theme, and I always wanted some keycaps, and I was really worried that a full set of white wouldn't really look good. So this mixture of black and white looked really nice together on my keyboard, and I am just absolutely pleased with them. So for the most part, the keys were actually pretty simple to put on. I had to get my wife to do it for me because I simply just can't do it. I could do it, but it would take me quite a while. So she had to pull all the keys off, and there is a variation between black and white, and I'll show you in the video of the keys how they look, and I'll show you the final results once she finished getting everything placed on the keyboard. But as I stated, black and white has always been my aesthetic that I like ever since I've been changing my theme for my PC, and there's plenty of light that bleeds through. So even without lighting in the back, they look really nice. And I'll show you some shots with lighting on and lighting off as well, so that we can make a better judgment for yourself. But they look absolutely amazing. They feel good. Took me a little bit to get used to typing on them, even though I'm using a pencil to type with. It's still, the pressing and just the actual change of the design of the keycap is a little bit different. These are PBT keycaps, so they should hold up and last for a while, especially for me. I mean, I'm not really rough on the keyboard, and really you shouldn't be either. But let me show you the after effects of getting all the keys on there as we go through the video. But yeah, works really nice, look good. There are a lot of extras. If you notice on my keyboard that I have these G keys because I had a K95. They include some extra keys for your keyboard for special keys or whatever, like volume control and things of that nature. Only ones I couldn't replace were the G1 and G2 because I didn't have the floral print ones or design ones like that. So G1 and G2 are still the same. The other ones are okay, but I still like the way it looks overall. Overall aesthetic of the keyboard, they look great on my keyboard. They fit really nice. As I said, the spacebar does not work simply because Corsair uses a kind of a different design for their spacebar. So the spacebar did not line up with the connectors on the bottom of the spacebar included with the kit. As I said, there were a lot of included extra keys with the kit. There were some low profile keys as well. I actually put one of those on by accident. I didn't like the way it looked, so I stuck with the regular keycap. One difference I will say between the custom ones that I bought and the originals, they're about a millimeter shorter than the originals, which is not a big deal. It lets a little bit more light bleed through around the outside edge of the keycap. So, I mean, that's fine in my book. Like I said, I'll show you with and without lighting on. That way you can get a really good idea of what the keycaps look like on my keyboard with both effects. But yeah, overall, I am super pleased with these. I'm be honest with you, I love. I come in here and look at my keyboard now when I get up, even when I'm not on my computer, just so I can take a look at it because I just think it looks so great. But anyway, like I said, I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to, pick up a set of this set for yourself. Keep in mind, if you have a Corsair keyboard, that the space bar does not line up, so that is the one you will not be able to change. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, all that. Until next time, much love, and we'll see you in the next one, boys and girls.